and gentlemen, welcome to Politically Correct Ghana lesson 364. And today, the 10th of June 2026, we want to ask this question. So, who killed J.B. Danquah-Adu, the lawmaker, and for what purpose? You know what? You may recall that way back in February 2016, this lawmaker by name J.B. Danquah-Adu was murdered in his home. He was killed in his home, just like that. Suspects were taken, they've been arrested in court. The suspect has been released. One, the prime suspect, is still in prison whilst the case is ongoing. Other suspects have been mentioned. 10 years plus. Other suspects have been mentioned, and the case is still in court. Justice delayed is justice denied. Most people have forgotten about this case, J.B. Danquah-Adu's case, because it's been over 10 years. Some of the suspects that have to be questioned or grilled in court are the wife of J.B. Danquah-Adu, that's Ivy Danquah-Adu. Then, of course, the lawmaker, Ursula, Akuffo, former minister of communication or something like that. She has to be quizzed in court because she gave up the name of a suspect. She gave out the identity of a suspect. How do you know a suspect when you are not involved in a murder? It's the big question that we have to unravel. Then, of course, Agyapong, who stood as a contestant for the primaries of MPP. He also has to be quizzed because he said a couple of things that indicates that he has some good knowledge of who killed J.B. Danquah-Adu. So, why are we waiting? Please, the court, let's finish this case and let's finish it in time. Finish this case and finish it on time. So, the soul of J.B. Danquah-Adu is given a memorial, a befitting send-off, or he or she can rest. If a high-profile person is killed in a country and we don't know who kills them, it puts the rest of us, ordinary people like myself, puts us in the open that we can be killed and chuck off and nobody cares. That's what it means. We're going to look at some of the high-profile cases that we have not been able to identify up until date from the former president John Akuffo's era, all the way up to date. We've not been able to identify who murdered these guys. The name is quagmire. So, who killed J.B. Danquah-Adu? The puzzle must be unraveled.